Hello. Today I'm going to be planning my November spread, and I know this is going to come out late, but I really wanted to record this one because I am doing an Among Us theme. Among Us has really taken over my life, and I know that Amandarachlee has already done a spread to it and has uploaded it in a timely manner. I'm not going to be recreating her spread or anything, but I am going to be doing the same idea. It's going to kind of be like Alfred Russel Wallace and Darwin, except without all the bad blood. So as usual, we're going to start off with the title page. I'm basically trying to recreate... this looks kind of jank, I'm not going to lie. Yeah, what she said. But anyway, I'm trying to recreate the thing that comes up, like the backdrop that comes up every time a body is called, or every time you get killed, or someone presses a button, you know? And I don't know, I thought it would be a cool idea to try adapting that for my spread. So that's what you can see me doing here. I tried to add some little streakies in because they have that in the game. Also, you can probably see my hand is having a little bit of jitteriness to it. And honestly, I can't tell whether that's because I'm not that good of an artist or because my hand is kind of injured. Either way, it be what it be. Okay, it looks like we have a strip of bacon here. It's not what I was going for, but I think I feel like I can make it work. Oh my god, if this is really bad, I might not even be able to post this, but we'll see. Pessimism aside though, clearly I decided that I wanted to embarrass myself and do it anyway, so here we are. So here I'm just lettering in November in essentially the same font that Among Us uses, which I'm pretty sure is Amatic SC. Next, I decided to draw and cut out some Among Us characters just on some printer paper, and I also made a point of showing you that this is in fact printer paper by turning it over and showing you how badly it's bleeding through. But that's okay because we're not using the back of this. These are just acting as stickers. So yeah, I drew a yellow one and a brown one. And I outlined them too. Oh, and by the way, the markers I've been using, I mean, I feel like I mention this every single time, but it's just the same old stuff. It's Crayola Supertips, Zebra mildliners, and currently I'm using a Pentel Touch Fude. And now I'm cutting these little guys out, just as I said I would. Alright, it's going there. Yeah, I kind of had the idea that as every time like the body gets called or like the emergency meeting gets called, like everyone has to get together somehow. So I imagine that there's like a moment, I guess, where they all just like speed run to the meeting table. I don't know, it doesn't really logically make sense, but I hope that you enjoyed my sort of terrible explanation of my sort of terrible design choice. Next, I'm kind of scared to do these pages, not gonna lie. Alright, so first things first, since my hand was weak, I deigned to use a ruler for once in my gosh darn life, and I blocked off these sections for my tasks and my goals. I designed these to kind of look like the ones that you'll see in Among Us. I'll put a visual aid up, but yeah, that's what they were inspired by. So then I'm just drawing some little blocky boys inspired by the taskbar in the game, and these are going to be my weekly trackers, and I'm tracking two things, uploading to YouTube and working on my design portfolio. So then I'm going on to making some little calendars for some daily trackers. I don't know, I'm honestly not sure how interesting it is to watch me set up trackers, but I don't know, maybe it's satisfying in some way. Let me know. I'd love to hear your feedback, and I will move forward with whatever knowledge you give me. I don't know. As per usual, I went and lettered everything in, as you saw me do, and I gave the page a little title, and I put it at the bottom because in Among Us, the game, when you walk into a new room, it's always labeled at the bottom. I mean, I feel like that's a pretty distant sort of connection, but I ended up with too much space on the bottom, so I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna try to make it fly. Alright, well, this is the part where either I make it look a lot cooler or I royally mess it up. And by that, I was trying to say that I am now adding some color. So I'm shading in these task boxes in gray. Honestly, I was kind of stressed out by the streakiness of the gray boxes, but like after you write over it, it honestly isn't as bad, so if you're experiencing something like that, don't worry, I guess, is what I'm trying to say. Now I am drawing some little decorations, and here I am drawing my favorite Among Us streamer. Can you guess who it is? I'll give you a couple seconds to like pause and then go and comment down below who you think it is. I'll go ahead and tell you that this is in fact Mr. 5 Up. I just found myself wanting to pay homage to all the time, all the many obscene amount of hours that I've spent watching both YouTube and streams of 5 Up, and also like Disguised Toast, Sykkuno, Pokimane, Valkyrie, and many more. So 5 Up is the pink character, and the yellow character that I drew below him is supposed to be me, because perhaps in some alternate universe reality 5 Up and I play in the same lobby, but certainly not this one. I had this awkward space in between my task and goal box, and unfortunately I tried to fill it in with this really badly drawn spaceship task. It's okay, we won't talk about it. I also drew this green character up in the top right next to a weather node, and this could be homage to, I guess, either Jacksepticeye, and or Sykkuno, because I watch both of them as well. Honestly, I'm just so deep into Among Us YouTube. Let me know if you are too, and if you are, tell me who you watch, because there's a very good chance that I've watched them too. And I'd love to see if you guys, I'd love to see who you guys are watching, and I don't know, maybe it'd be cool to bond over how addicted we are to these little jelly beans. Anywho, while I was rambling, the me who's on screen right now was going ahead and filling in all of my tasks and goals. I have a lot of midterms coming up in the month of November. No, not midterms, finals, holy cow. Yes, finals are happening, and I'm just reminding myself that I have a lot of stuff to do. And then the last thing I did on this page was fill in some goals. I tried to keep this a little bit shorter, just so that I could focus more on them, especially because finals are coming up. So here's the finished spread, and now let's move on to setting up the brain dump. So this was pretty simple, because mostly it's a blank page. I just modeled this after the eject screen of Among Us. You know, that game that I've mentioned maybe a few times. So I drew my character being ejected, and, you know, I added some stars, because why not? Oh, and then this step is mandatory. You have to smudge the stars and then wipe them out after you mess up. Alright, so we have arrived at the first weekly spread of November 2020, and I'm using one of those pink flash thingies again. At least that's what inspired it. Basically the same thing that inspired the title page for November, except I guess interpreted kind of differently. I just drew some like zigzaggy lines, and I mean, you can see what's going on here. I think I just numbered the days. And then in the corner for a little bit of fun, I drew a pink Among Us character just to match the spread. And finally, as always, I finished up with a section for weekly tasks rather than daily tasks. Alright, good news everybody, we've made it to the end. Thank you so much for watching to the end, holy cow. If you're still here, let me know down in the comments if you play Among Us, and if you do, tell me what your character looks like. My screen name on Among Us is Lemon, and as such, I tend to play as the yellow character with a little sprout on my head. I do realize that that's a very popular getup, but what can I say? I'm a basic. As always, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next week, I think, because I'm trying to keep on a regular scheduled upload. Okay, bye guys.